Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I have a very special guest. This is Jean.
Hi!
So you might remember Jean. I had her on a previous video of mine and it was such a great response. Everyone wanted her to come back. So I got her back today for another video. This video is going to be testing out makeup or foundation in particular. I have a whole bunch of samples here that ranges from my shades to Jean shades. So we are going to test out some products from these brands and see how they wear, how they sit on the skin, the consistency, and also just compare the pricing and see which one is better value for your money and for your time and your skin type. First one I have is a Stila Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer. Then the other one that I have is Huda Beauty, which is so hyped up on Instagram as of right now.
Yeah.
This is the Faux Filter Foundation, very high coverage apparently. It comes with a tester or a sample of the primer. And then my favorite that I have here is, this is the Jouer Cosmetics Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. And they sent me 18 shades, which is their whole range. This sample here is amazing because they broke it up into light, medium, and dark deep.
Yeah.
So we can kind of go in there, pick out which one's our shade.
Yeah.
And tested them out. And then I also have a whole bunch of little samples from Benefit, It Cosmetics, Kat Von D, Bobbi Brown, and also a L'Oreal one. But these are too light for Jean to use. Some of them are in my shade, so I will probably try some of these out as well. So you want to see our testing out foundation video, then keep on watching. Except for luck.
Right.
Put my hair out of the way. Okay, so hair is out of the way. Jean and I are all set. We have our food platter right here.
Guys.
Yes, we always come with a snack. We always come through with the snacks.
We're a bit intense.
Yes, and then we also have our wine, again, in...
And we're both drinking sangrias.
Yes, yes we are.
Alright, so I've still got my Mecca Max foundation. No, not foundation. Primer.
And I have the Rimmel London Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. I noticed that my skin is definitely much drier and I don't want to irritate it by rubbing my skin rigorously with this. So I'm going to go into the Jouer foundation first because I want to just find like our shades first.
Yeah.
Because they come in like such good packaging.
Oh, that looks
This one's
good.
you.
That's me.
And then this one is me. This one comes with more, obviously, because it's right in the middle. So
Yeah.
it comes with more shades and stuff. Spray my face.
Go spray. Do you have a beauty blender for me?
You can use this one.
Oh, okay. So in my tones, I've got cafe, walnut, cocoa, carob, and espresso, and I think I'm gonna try the carob. I'm used to like a red undertone, even though I know my skin's quite yellow, but I prefer the way that looks. I'm just gonna try that.
I might try fawn and latte. I'm gonna do 1/2 fawn, 1/2 latte. Because fawn is medium skin with neutral to golden undertones, while latte is medium to tan skin with golden peachy undertones. This foundation has a good smell. It's not too perfumey, but it's not too like medical-like. So this one here is latte, which is the darker of the two.
I quite don't mind this carob on me. I thought it would be too dark, but it's actually blended out nice. Now I'm tempted to just push that espresso, so the darkest one. I'm tempted to try that on the other side of my face.
Well, I feel
just
like you
to see
should, because then
how dark
yeah.
their darkest shade is. So I would say that I'm quite a medium.
I'm gonna bring this down my neck and see how different on my pillow.
Oh, that's a lot.
And then this here is fawn, which is the lightest of the two.
I mean, this is a great color, but it's quite upsetting that they think this is the darkest one.
Maybe they might come out with more shades, who knows?
Maybe we need to. This is a little. Look, because that blends quite in. So, carob on this side, espresso on that side, which are these two on the end. Girls. It looks good. Like, I like my two. Like there's not too much difference between them, but I feel like yours are very white.
I'm kind of disappointed about the shades because these two are within my shade tone, like my skin tone.
Yeah.
Because caramel is more for tan.
Yeah, caramel's too light for you.
Caramel is too dark for me because
Too
I'm
dark.
not caramel. Caramel will be too... Doesn't this look lighter than this?
The bronze, yeah. The bronze looks lighter.
I feel like I would have to just play around with these other shades they gave me here, like in this lower section, because I might be medium to tan with neutral undertones, or even just tan skin with golden beige undertones. But fawn and latte is definitely not working out for me as much. I mean, if I had to compromise, then I'll definitely get latte, which is suiting my skin a little bit better. But overall, the consistency, the coverage,
Fantastic.
and for its price is amazing. I will list the price and how much it is in conversion on the screen somewhere. They also have a deal right now on their website where you can get the foundation, the full size, and the brush that you're supposed to use it with. And it's $45 US, but the owner Christina has a coupon code for you guys to use, CZ15 off, so you'll get 15% off as well as a little deluxe 5ml component like bottle. So with the full size, you'll also get a small 5ml one where you can take it for travel instead of taking the full bottle.
Put it in your purse.
Yeah, and that would last you a few weeks because one drop really is enough for your whole face.
As you've seen, I think I've gone probably 2 drops. Excellent coverage, very lightweight, beautiful.
It's definitely dried down. It's not sticky at all. Like it's literally
almost
set.
powdery.
So you might not even need to set this with powder at all. But unless you're very oily, then definitely do.
Yeah. So I really don't feel like there's enough diversity in their shade ranges, but for what they have and for the quality of the product.
So the next one we're moving on to is the Stila Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer. They gave us 4 shades. One is Fair 2, one is Light 3, one is Buff 7, and the last one is Tan 13.
Which I have.
Yes. So their range comes with 16 shades and their 2 darkest shade is Deep 14 and Espresso 15. That's not really inclusive at all, and there's only 2 shades. One is a grey tone and the other one's a red tone. Jean has
The
Tan 13, which is the 3rd darkest shade. And that's definitely not gonna suit her at all. But we aren't gonna judge it on just its tone. We're gonna judge it for its coverage, for its consistency, for how it wears on the skin.
Yeah.
If it makes our texture and our pigmentation
any different,
better or worse. I will link the price on the screen somewhere here because I don't know it off the top of my head.
So light.
But I do know it's a little bit more expensive than the Jouer one.
Coverage wise, I think it's alright. The undertones not as yellow.
It doesn't look this light in here, so why is it so light on my skin?
Whoa, Henry, that is so bright.
The coverage is good.
Yeah, the coverage is alright. Very smooth, very light, creamy.
Doesn't have a weird smell. It actually
No.
smells really nice.
No, it smells fine. It's not offensive at all.
One thing it is doing is it's grabbing onto all my dry patches instead of like just covering them.
Yeah.
It's grabbing onto them so you can see
The
it's like...
outline. No, I'm actually quite surprised by this. Like it suits me alright, I think. I think I could get away with this. Bit of bronzer on the top, eyeliner, lippy.
Let me see what the tan is on my skin. It might be too dark.
Oh, go on. That's okay. That's alright if you're contouring with that or something. Blend it out. It's definitely sort of like medium coverage, right?
Yes.
That looks okay on you. That's interesting.
I know, right? For being the 3rd darkest shade in the freaking thing.
I guess because it's probably so like light coverage, maybe that's why it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like Stila is just still catering to just the lighter skin tone population.
Yeah.
So Stila, step up your game. This works.
Yeah.
But one thing is it's not grabbing onto certain areas of my face.
Yeah.
Do you notice that? Like it's coming off. Look.
Yeah, it's very thin coverage, very light coverage.
So this will definitely need to be added on.
You'd have to do multiple layers.
Multiple layers for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it actually looks nice.
It's okay. It's alright. I don't know.
forehead is kind of...
Run of the mill.
Yeah, what does it say here? Flawless finish from dusk to dawn. 12-hour wear. Stay all day foundation. Give you the distance with 15 skin loving vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants.
Okay, so like a BB cream.
Yeah. But it says a foundation and concealer, so shouldn't you be a bit more thicker?
Okay,
In terms
next.
of like what else?
Taking it off.
So the next one I have is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation and the Featherweight Primer. I already primed my face, so I'm not going to use this primer, but this one is the Medium 54. It is pretty much halfway down in the list of foundations that is listed right here. I hear good things about this,
Ooh,
like, even
it's
on the
very
video.
light.
Oh, actually not too bad.
Guys, I would definitely recommend you doing this for yourself before you go out and purchase.
Or if you have a Sephora or a Mecca Maxima,
Yes.
Mecca Cosmetica near you, then definitely go in and get yourself shade match.
100%.
A lot of the stuff we're using is sold at Sephora, and in LA we don't have a Sephora, so this is what we have to make do with. Get samples and try them out before we buy them.
Yeah, but you know, I find like it's better doing it at home yourself with your own beauty blender, your own brushes, like the tools that you have, the lighting that you're comfortable with, and all the other makeup that you have to go with it.
And also, a lot of people forget that the salespeople, when they look at you, they see your tone in a different light. They also will recommend you a different tone to what you would probably prefer. They might want you to look a little bit darker or even lighter.
Yes, with
when you're
different
trying,
undertones.
different undertones and stuff like that. Because when people look in, they see something different, but you know what you're comfortable with, so you should definitely do this at home.
Like, I really like having a red or a pink undertone.
I think overall, I actually like the color of the Stila one more. But I like the coverage of the Kat Von D more. And the feeling of it as well on my skin.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Stila one has a very neutral undertone, so it's not offensive in any way.
But it's still too light. Like, why are they giving me shades that doesn't match me at all? It sucks when they kind of just throw out samples within your shade range, but they never actually land on your tone.
Yeah.
So that's why it's best to just go into the store and get yourself a match. Not my favorite. I think the only thing that is gonna disappoint me right now is just color. But I'm not really like fussed about it, because now I know that, you know, everything else of it is fine.
Yeah.
I can definitely find my shade through there anyways.
The range that they have.
And now I'm very excited for this next foundation. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. It was so hyped up on Instagram. So it was really hyped up for how good it is, apparently. So yeah, so definitely we only go in with a drop, and it's medium to full coverage, so hopefully it's okay. It dries down to a powder. It has skincare in here as well. That makes it apparently really good. And it also covers up like acne scars and stuff like that, so that'll be good too. So this is the campaign here. The first one.
Lovely.
And then they also had the other ones where there were 30 people of all skin tones, and also men and women with the foundation on, because there's 30 colours in this range.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm going to actually go in with the Huda Beauty primer.
And I've still got my Maxima primer.
Oh, it's really thick.
So we've got 4 colours in this sample. We've got Macaroon, Amaretti, Toffee, and Coffee Bean. I'm going to try the Coffee Bean one. And hopefully that will do something good. And what one are you gonna go?
I think I'm gonna go for Amaretti.
Amaretti, that's this one here.
It looks a bit light though. Maybe I might go for whatever the next one is.
The next one's Toffee. I feel like Toffee might be a bit dark.
I'll try them both out and see which one. But I think Amaretti is the closest to me in terms of the colour. It smells nice, but it's very fragrant.
Very jasmine-y. Ooh, that's so creamy. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. I feel like this is so dark. That's scary. Ooh.
I mean, it is one of the darkest shades.
Ooh, good. It's very pretty.
So Huda Beauty says the best way to apply is with a brush.
Yeah, but I've got my beauty blender because I like it.
So I'm going to go in with a brush, test it out on half the face, and then beauty blend the other half, because that might just work better.
Good plan.
So she says to powder onto your hands so it disperses evenly onto the brush.
That's definitely way too dark for me. but it's not offending. Like, I quite like it. If I did my whole face, I would be alright. Like I said, I like the sort of red undertone. But she's right, you don't need a lot.
I know, I need to cover half my face with this, this brush.
Don't need a lot of product. Covers really well, flawlessly.
It's definitely filling in any of my textured, or I only have a few acne scars, like they're very minuscule, which, you know, no one really sees them, so it bothers me. But damn, this shade is not me.
No,
again.
No, this shade's not me either, but I don't mind it. Is that ridiculous?
Huda Beauty, on her blog page, she has a faux filter foundation guide. So it actually lists all foundations under or next to what foundation is what. So if you use like the Makeup Forever 125 or something, it will recommend the actual shade for you.
I'm really pleased at this coffee bean because it is darker than I am, and I'm super pleased at that. And where it sits in their colour range is right here, so you've got a few more that go darker. Hot Fudge being the darkest. And I feel like this is very little with my beauty blender, so you could really get maximum coverage with very little product.
Yeah. So Armor Ready is 310G, and it's very light on my skin.
Yeah.
So I think this one is, what's the other one they gave us? Toffee 420G. I feel like I'll be good with what is it?
Baklava.
Yeah,
Baklava.
or even Dolce de Leche. Yeah, because they're all in the G tones.
Yeah.
Which is what I have on my face right now, but it's much 3 times darker.
Yeah.
But this one is in the 4, so I'm gonna try this as well, because why not? It's here. You know what I mean? Damn, girl, you look good.
You reckon? I feel like it's
No, I'm
very
sarcastic.
dark.
It's very like orange on your skin.
Yeah. They actually give you a decent amount to try. Unlike the other sort of squishy stuff, this one's quite good. This was how much I used of the Stila, which is almost all of it. And then I barely used this one.
Oh my god, I think this is close to my shade. Yeah, but I mean, it's in like my range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm like one of these.
Yeah. Gingerbread, maybe.
That's neutral, yeah.
Yeah.
But the next neutral is nowhere. You know what I mean? But I've never gone into the tan before. I don't know, this shade range is kind of getting confusing. Because it's going somewhere.
How they're categorized. You've used the toffee and what else did you use? Toffee and amaretti.
Yeah.
Where's the amaretti in this?
It's in the medium.
Right.
See, that's what I don't get. And it's so light, and I'm usually in the medium.
So like I would have thought you were a toasted coconut or a cheesecake, right?
Oh my god, did you know what I thought I was?
Like one of these.
I thought I was this. I thought
yeah,
I was
a
latte.
Oh, out of 10, what would you give this?
This, I would definitely give this 10 out of 10, pretty much. I really, well actually I'll say 9 3/4.
Yeah, 9.
Because there's definitely, you can definitely improve. I don't really have anything I don't like about it. I love the consistency, I love the coverage. Overall, everything about it is great. Huda Beauty, you did a great job.
Good job.
So overall, Jean and I loved pretty much nearly all of these foundations. Of course, you know, we started off with the Jouer Cosmetics Essential Cream Foundation. And we did love the foundation very much. The coverage is amazing.
Yes.
The consistency, the way it wears on our skin as well. Jean has pretty oily skin.
Yeah.
And I have pretty combination 2 dry skin, more dry as of late. And the foundation really sat really well on the skin. It didn't grab on any of my dry patches, and it didn't separate anywhere on my skin. How did it
No,
sit on your
I liked it,
skin?
yeah. It was lightweight. Yeah.
So we gave that a kind of like a rating about a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
The thing that can be definitely improved on is the color ranges.
Yeah.
18 shades is a lot, but it's not enough to be inclusive to other skin types and other skin ranges.
Yeah.
And then the next one we tried out is the Stila Stay All Day Foundation and Concealer. This one, definitely a lot of improvements. I gave this one a 6. it separated a lot on my cheeks. It didn't kind of stick onto my cheeks as much. And then when it did stick onto areas of my face, it grabbed onto my dry patches heaps. And it kind of just made it really cakey looking. The shade range definitely needed to be improved.
Yeah, I didn't mind the undertone though, it's quite neutral.
The undertone is good. I like the finish of it.
Yeah.
It definitely is a lightweight foundation. Although it claims to be a foundation and concealer, it didn't really conceal. So I gave that a 6. What did you give it?
Yeah, about 6, 7, yeah.
The next one I tried out is the Kat Von D foundation. This one I gave around an 8, an 8.5. I like it because the color that I use is nice enough for me to pass as my shade.
Yeah.
But the range itself, it's only 18 shades as well. It's not very light, but the colors in between is plentiful, which is strange. And then there's only like 1 or 2 that's very dark as well. The finish is beautiful, the coverage is nice, and it didn't have a very bad fragrance at all. And yeah, it really sat well on my skin and it didn't emphasize my texture. So the next one that we both tried out and we both really love, we gave this a 9 3/4 out of 10. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation, and the shade range, there's 30 of them, so that's very, very inclusive for sure. And the samples they gave us is 1 out of each
of the little
range, I guess. So I still have mine on right now.
Me too.
Got Toffee, which is 420G, and then I also have I'm Ready, which is 310G.
I'm Ready, yep, 310G.
Yeah, 310G. So as you can see, I'm Ready is good if I was this light in winter, which I usually am. So this is fine. And then Toffee is great for me during the summer, for sure. The only thing that I kind of don't like about it is the fragrance. It's very scented and it lingers, like I can still smell it now. The other thing I don't really like about it is that the undertone is too golden. They need to add more neutral undertones or even just yellow undertones into the range. But overall, the consistency is nice, the coverage is amazing. 1 drop is enough for the whole face. Not even a drop, like less than a drop. It's perfect for the face. It doesn't settle into any of our fine lines. It's not oxidizing, which is good as well. And well, I'm looking at you and I can't tell if it's oxidizing or not.
No, so I've got the Coffee Bean on, which is 530R, which has a really rich red to almost orange undertone, which blended in maybe with a different color, a lighter color would be alright on me. But like I said, really pleased because it does go that little bit darker.
Yes. So most of them you can get in Sephora. The ones that you can get in Sephora is the Huda Beauty as well as the Kat Von D. Stila Cosmetics you can get at Mecca Maxima or Mecca Cosmetica. And Jouer, you only can get them online on their website.
Yeah, I really had fun trying it out because I've always been a MAC foundation girl and I've always been afraid to stray away from that. So doing an experiment like this with all the little samples was fantastic, just to see what else is out there in the comfort of our home.
So if you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a big thumbs up on my channel and also subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. All my social media is linked down below. So if you guys have any suggestions for what Jean and I should film later, then definitely let us know in the comments down below.
Yes.
And yeah, until next time, I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye.